guys, this I am cat, so I am playing this. Right? I think I am
Excuse salmon. Let's do this. What's good? What's good? What's good? Okay, let's see what we're looking at. So right now we have a London low sweep with bullish SMT long to valid right now. Let's take this long. I'm joking. What are you gonna take? CPI in about 4 minutes. I really hope we dump. Or you know what's best case scenario? Best case scenario is the candle comes all the way down here. We sweep the bottom low, we sweep the data low, we tap the 50% of the range at the same time, and then we just long. Best case scenario. Let's see what happens.
Oh my goodness! Grandma's teeth. Yeah. What is it?
3 minutes until CPI, baby.
My friend is still alive. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I broke grandma's vase.
Okay, longs are technically valid right here, but there's no way we take something. 1 second. CPI, here we go. There we go. That's not good. Can we make a wick? Maybe you have a bearish SMT. There's no wick on the bottom. No wick on the bottom. This is bad. So we just got a massive pump. There's no candle wick to this. Doesn't really look like a data candle we can. I mean, let's see what we get. We can still try to grab shorts, I guess, off the data high sweep. We do have a bearish SMT right here, so shorts are technically valid. You can see we took out all-time high here on NQ, and meanwhile ES we didn't, so there is a bearish SMT right there. See, so definitely a bearish SMT at the highs. Let's see if we can sweep the high and get some shorts. Okay, there's our sweep, and SMT is broken as well. I'm not a fan of anything here. Yeah, I don't like this. Data high sweep, bearish, no bearish SMT. Bearish SMT just got broken. So all you have here is a data high sweep. I don't think we can short into this mega gap either. So can't short into this huge gap over here. Looks like a Trump. Yeah, it really does. It's not. There's not even an order block. I don't know what you're gonna take. If it starts dumping, I'll probably look for longs from London lower from the 50%. I'd like that. But we have no more BSL. We literally have no more BSL. We need a retracement down. No order block either. Is there like a 30-second order block over here, guys? It's reversing nicely. Is there a 30-second order block? What's good, Lil Uzi? It is reversing pretty nicely, but then again, how are you going to shorten this mega gap? I just don't see an entry here. I'm gonna wait for a London low sweep maybe. If we make the reversal, I'm gonna wait for a London low sweep or a 50% tap to go long. Man, there's no way I take a 15 second. I need to ban the 15 second from our chats, bro. A 15 second and this kind of a candle. Look, the reason I'm not a fan of this candle is because there's no obvious data low, right? We didn't make a wick on the downside, which means this is not as high of a win rate, which also means I'm probably not going to be taking a setup with it. Got to be picky with your setups. What's good, Barto? Let's see what happens. If we start dumping, I'll look for longs from here. If we start pumping, then there's really just nothing to take. See if it makes a bearish SMT and then we can short. That will be interesting to see. But so far we can't take anything yet. Remember guys, if we do get a setup, it's probably going to be a half size setup because it is pre-market. Always got to go half size with pre-markets and just play it accordingly. So remember, do half size. No one should be big red today. At the worst, you should be small red. What is the data candle? So look, we had CPI today, which is this 8:30 a.m. news candle. And what these does, these major events like CPI, PPI, core news events, sometimes consumer sentiment, they make these massive candles. You see how much bigger this candle is than this candle or that candle? This is the 8:30 a.m. news candle, and this is called the data candle. So you're making an order block over no order block, never mind. We could look for shorts if we get a bearish SMT. Okay, it's making an order block right here. I'm just not a fan of it. You'll be shorting right into this mega gap. Not a fan of it though. think I gotta redraw to 50% of the range. Give me one moment. So you could take an order block over here, but I don't care if it works, man. It's just not. It's not something clear to me. You're making a 2 minute NQ bearish order block here. Could maybe try it on an EVA. Okay, yeah, it's not even that. That's not forming. I'm not a fan of this setup. If it works, I don't care. Give me one moment, guys. I'm gonna check the chat in a bit. Okay, what's up? Maher, you caught the shorts before the pump? Nah, I wasn't even on the computer. While you weren't live on your Discord? Oh, because I've been live every day on YouTube, bro. I just, people have just been complaining about Discord issues, so I've just been streaming from YouTube. Wow. I mean, you could take this order block, but you're gonna be shorting to the mega gap, and I don't like that. Did you not see the announcement, Lucy? Or the Instagram? You always like the Instagram post. I didn't you see them? On tops of the data highs hasn't been taken though. On M and Q it hasn't. You see, I hate it when the tickers do this shit. Wow, you're right. Huh. So NQ took it out, M and Q didn't. That is hilarious. Okay. So this would be your short entry. I'm not gonna take it. I'd give it a B minus because you're shorting into the mega gap, and you only really have one confluence, and that's your data high sweep, right? You don't even have a bearish SMT. But I mean, it could work. I mean, it's working right now. Wow. Yeah, MNQ doesn't matter. That's right. Just watching how this auto block plays out. You know what I think is gonna happen? So look, guys, this is my guess, right? Last June CPI, we had the same exact scenario where we were at all-time highs and we had a CPI candle that was the exact same thing. What happened is that we just let the shorts play out and we just got a 50% tap and we just went long the rest of the day. That's what I think is going to happen here. We're going to tap the 50% and we're just going to trend upwards for the rest of the day. So when we get that, we're going to try to get it. We're going to try to go long. If you did take this order block, then I would go break even. You're doing very well if you took that order block. 81.71 up 10 points, it seems. But actually, there is never mind. I wouldn't go break even. You're only up 10 points. Wait, actually, I would have trimmed because I just realized your stop loss would be right here. But then again, like I said, it's not something clear. So I don't mind this. Yeah, I actually just made a reel about it. Give me one moment. If I okay, I'll upload it after the stream. Okay, that is a crazy wick over there. Maybe this gives us a little. Maybe this gives us a manipulation leg. How will this news affect the Nasdaq? Will it be bullish? We're probably going to be bullish the rest of the entire day. Like I said, look, let me show you guys what I'm yapping about. Here, let me show you guys what I'm yapping about here. If you guys check, one was June CPI. June, June. Today is what? Today is July. So June, no, okay. I mean NFP, guys. Sorry. I was talking about NFP. If you look to July 3rd NFP, basically we were at all-time highs, and this is what happened right here. I'll ping it in the server. We were at all-time highs. We swept all-time highs. We made a CPI candle identical to this one. We swept the top. We didn't find an entry because of this massive bullish imbalance right here. But we just took longs because after tapping the 50% of the range. So that's low-key what I'm looking for in this area as well. Maybe not from the 50%, but at least from the London low. We're gonna see what we can get. Um, Here, let me try to find it. June, no, not June. July 3, 3rd. There we go. July 3rd live stream NFP. Yeah. Here, I'm going to go and send this in the server. Go check hashtag trader strat if you want to see that trade recap. It's very, very simple. But yeah, I'm basically looking for a repeat of that today. I literally just finished making a reel like of that live stream. So we're gonna post that right after this on the Instagram account. Okay, no entry there in that manipulation. There you go. Well, it's nice to see the model still working. I'll say that, but looks like we might make a bullish SMT here. Interesting. I don't think it should do anything. Okay, we have bullish SMT right there. Just took out this swing low over here on NQ. Okay, looks like ES is gonna break it. You see this SMT at the lows. Wow, is it holding? It's actually holding up. We have bullish SMT right now, folks. I wouldn't really want a long from here. I would want something more solid, like a London low sweep or 50% level. Not gonna try SMT plays over here, But wow, that SMT held up. No, sir, nothing yet. Nothing yet, Samsung. You know what? I'm glad, guys. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to stream Wednesday and Thursday because I will be flying back home. It's a long, long flight. I might call out plays in the airport if I see them, but yeah, we'll be back to business by Friday. We're gonna go past some funded. We're gonna go hit a 10K month by 2026, early 2026. It's gonna be amazing, guys. Can't wait to do it with y'all. So no entry super shorts, and we have bullish SMT, so I don't see how you could take them anyways. But yeah, just waiting here. All right. Over here, it does look like we might create a bearish SMT with this swing high. We got this swing high right here from 842. You can see here. It might make a bearish SMT. Could make a short setup. There's just no gaps here, guys. I don't like anything about this. Some of my friends were talking about this short setup. I am not a fan of this short setup at all. Can you guys and I'm sure you guys can see obviously why, right? You guys can obviously see why I'm not a fan of this. Look at that R. What the hell is the point? 0.7 R? You're unprofitable if you take that. Okay, we have a bearish SMT now. Yeah, I'm really hoping for longs, bro. I'd much rather like longs here. That's what happened NFP day. Remember, guys, check the hashtag traders chat and look at what I post. Look what happened NFP. We had a data candle, the exact same thing, where we had a wick on the top side, we had no wick on the bottom side, right? That's what happened NFP. Wick on the top side, no wick on the bottom side. We swept the top, we reversed a little down, we tapped off to 50%, and we got longs for the rest of the day. That's what happened NFP, and that's what I'm looking to happen over here at the same thing. We do have a bearish S. Okay, no bearish SMT anymore. Um. Okay, so just broke that SMT. There is no SMT right there. Guess we could take out. Okay, actually, let me delete these black lines. Why do I even have them? Guys, give me one moment. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. All right, let's see. Okay, we haven't done anything over here. Yeah, I want longs too. We haven't done anything over here. We did make a bearish SMT. Um, we did make a bearish SMT over here. We took out this 834 swing high. We didn't take it out over here. So there is a bearish SMT here. Shorts could be valid, I guess. Making a nice order block, actually. Kind of don't hate this. I kind of don't hate this, guys. Because of that SMT. And our bias is short. Let's see what happens. This 3 minute is probably going to be the move that we're going to call if we take this.
Anyone else?
Yeah, it does look good with the SMT.
Anybody on the phone?
Okay, I wanted to see some confirmation, like an order block or something, but doesn't look like we got it. But you can see there's an obvious SMT right here. Mm. Okay, let's see if we take out this high of day at 8:30. We're gonna have a big bearish SMT from there. Okay, we're gonna wait for 204. Could I go over? Of course, bro. I got you. So look, when okay, there's a bullish SMT right here. Look, these red lines on my charts are London lows, right? You can see ES's London low got swept, and Q's London low never got swept. That's a bullish SMT. Bullish SMT is when one of these tickers takes out a low that the other ticker does not. That's bullish SMT. Bearish SMT is when one of these tickers takes out a high that the other ticker does not. Like we just made over here. Now we have a bearish SMT right here where we just took out this pre-market high of day on NQ. We never took it out on ES. So this is actually a valid short setup that we will take if we can get a decent setup. I think this 3 minute is the cleanest. Probably the 1 minute is also clean. Anything we take is gonna be half size, folks. Okay, shorts are valid right here with the bearish SMT and the pre-market high sweep. Um, yeah, high if they just swept. Shorts are valid. Could take this 1 minute short. Wow, that's some decent momentum right there. Probably just combine these two gaps, right? 199, 93, 92, 93, 190, 92, 93, 92, 94, 95, 96. 6 points. I'd rather it like a bit bigger. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try this 3 minute. I think this 3 minute is probably the best, safest one. With that SMT, if we can get some follow through there. Just want to be careful here, folks, because this gap is kind of small. Even if you combine the two 1 minute gaps, even if you combine these two gaps, it's like 7 points, which actually isn't bad. Okay, I'm looking at this 200 and 193. 7 points is doable. Let me see some follow through here. I'd like to see like a bearish order block, some good momentum before we take these shorts. Because I know we got to retrace, bro. We're not just going to keep pumping up with nothing. We got to retrace, sweep something, tap something. Okay, getting some good momentum here, folks. This could be valid over here. This could be valid over here. It's probably going to be the best setup we got so far. Okay. I mean, I take this. It's valid with the block so far, which I did want to see. Um, Remember, half size. Do not size heavy on this. It is pre-market. Anything can happen. Half size. Do this half size if it comes. We're gonna do this half size if it does play out. But basically, what we're doing here is that we have a bearish SMT. We did sweep out the high of day. We know we need to retrace down to sweep some liquidity to continue the bullish move. No entry yet here, but I do like this order block and I do like this momentum. It's great momentum so far. Okay, entry is about to. Okay, there is entry right there. Um, your entry should have been better. Entry should have been at like 191. Yeah, I just wanted to see. This is great momentum. I will say that. Let me see these gaps real quick. Wait, guys. Let me see this quickly. Okay. I might just get out, break even, wait for another. If it keeps stalling, there is like 30 minutes before open. If it keeps stalling, we're just gonna have to get out, break even. We're in a 5 minute gap. You know what? Maybe we should get our break even here. We'll just take this lower 3 minute. That could be fine too. Okay, we'll get our break even then. Just get our break even. If just based off the momentum, we'll take the 3 minute here. Let's see if it saves us. If we can make another bearish order block, I'd probably get back in. It's just you have to be careful over here because it is pre-market. It is. Yeah, you see, me personally, I've never really cared about like if I'm in a higher time frame gap. Like as long as the setup, as long as the time frame that I'm on is clean, that's all that you really care about usually. Like look over here, you're making another bearish order block right here. That's looking good, guys. I'd probably get in now if it makes another bearish OB. Oh, but like I just realized you have these lower for value gaps, so yeah. So get our break even. We're probably gonna try the 3 minute. So no one should take an L on that. That was clearly just that entry right there. Highest time frame. Interesting. I never heard of that. Okay, we're not in shorts right now. We got our break even over here because of the reactions to these lower gaps over here. We're just gonna wait for this lower 3 minute to get inverse then. Okay, break even saved us. Nice. There's a Fed speech in 10 minutes. Oh God. Okay, never mind then. Can't take jack shit. Yeah, never mind. Wait, I don't see that. It's not on Forex. It's what? Financial juice? Oh, I got you, Richard. Never mind. Yeah, yeah, I feel that too. Actually, this setup is still working. It hasn't failed yet. But like the reason I got out break even is because we were like reacting to these lower gaps over here. I didn't actually notice these at first. I was just focusing over here. So yeah, I didn't notice these at first. But then the reason I got out is because I saw the wick to this bullish order block and the immediate bullish candle right after. So as soon as it gave me a bearish order block to get out break even, I got out break even. So, I mean, if you're still in, you technically haven't lost yet. So good luck. But yeah, that's why it's not clear to me. So that's why I just got out break even. Um, Let me try to reload financial juice. Fed speech, huh? I mean, they're all blue, right? None of them are red, so we should be okay. As long as you're not red, we're good. Now it just seems like Frost is chopping over here. Yeah, it's not something we got to worry about. Okay, we're gonna be trying these 3 minute shorts. Okay, we're gonna stay on until the AM if we have to. The more price falls, the more I'm just gonna avoid this short altogether. I like that short. I really did. It looked great at first. Like if it wasn't for these multiple gaps that I didn't notice at first, I feel like this would have worked with because we immediately, as soon as we swept this pre-market high, immediate rejections downwards with bearish order block. You had a bearish order block, bearish SMT, great momentum, and a data high sweep. Would have worked if it wasn't for these multiple gaps over here that I didn't notice. But luckily we noticed that we got our break even. We're still flat on the day. For sure. Oh God. So far, just nothing has been showing. Price isn't doing much of anything, guys. I think we might as well just call it here and just wait for open, and we'll go live as normal. Um, okay, let's see what it does. I mean, there's 20 minutes until open. I don't think we're going to be taking anything. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set alerts. Alert right over here. An alert right over here. Alerts right over here. I mean, what is that? Yeah, I guess alert right over there. It is an hourly swing low. Okay, so I'm gonna stay in this stream. I'm gonna stay in this stream. I'm probably just gonna, go ahead and probably go AFK until open, because these candles are not moving with any kind of momentum at all. It's very clear that we're just waiting for open right now. So give me one moment. Go. Okay. I'm gonna go AFK for a while. Let's hope. I'll still be on the chart, so on my phone. All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, I did not. All right, folks, let's get back in this. 3 minutes until open. All right, let's see what we can get. I'm not going to be taking anything. I don't care. Not taking anything. I'm not taking anything over here. I'm not taking any shorts, nothing. Just going to be looking for longs from this London lower 50%. That's it. See what happens. Oh, there's no way I take something over here. It is the shorts are playing out. At least you do have the SMT still. I guess this short over here would still be valid. This 3 minute short. It could work, but I'm just not comfortable with calling it out. See, when do we sweep this? 8, 9, 21. Reversal happens on 20. No way open pumps us. Where is open gonna pump us to? There's nothing out for buy side. Where are you pumping to? There's no buy side. So I'm just hoping for a dump here. I guess that 3 minute short, I could see some people taking it. It's just not high quality enough for me to take a stab at it. Neither was the short I took either. Also, the only reason I even considered it was because I didn't notice the multiple gaps right to the left.